Hi, my name is Ashley Brohan from your 677 class, and this is pertaining to the final. For the case study, I have been working with a student by the name of Panita. She's 8 years old, and she's in the ICT class, and she's on the special ed side of the ICT class because she has a learning disability. She gets pulled for resource and services throughout the day and throughout the week. She is aware that she struggles with reading. In my final, I talked about how reading is important and that it's very important for Panita to read, especially in the third grade level, because they get standardized testing. During standardized testing, she doesn't get read to. So it's solely based on her and how she comprehends the story. I also talked about the different assessments that I use to assess her and her reading level and also her other skills that she has trouble with and skills that she doesn't have trouble with. I also spoke to the paper about what I do as strategies for her during our sessions of one-on-one time or in small group periods. Things we do to help her with her phonics, help her with her decoding, her comprehension, learning other reading skills like main ideas, inferencing, as well as drawing conclusions or compare and contrast during reading. The things that I help her with is mainly on the blending diagraphs, the diphthongs, vowels, so that way she can really get a better handle on reading. She knows the whole alphabet. She knows all the letter sounds, whether it's uppercase or lowercase. She has no problem with that. But she still struggles with reading, even with the CBC words, which is the three-letter words like cat, run, things like that. She still struggles with a little bit of that, but she also knows words like because or things. Like she knows higher level words, and not perceiving that comes from memorizing. Okay, and I kind of learned that through the assessment with the WRI assessment, the word recognition assessment, because when you look at the paperwork, you see that she doesn't know like really lower level words, and then all of a sudden she knows higher level words. So it's like a really unbalanced thing. So I think honestly that she's memorizing words because she's seen it enough, or maybe associate the word in a different way where she can memorize it. Her decoding and blending. So when we get to words like sh, ch, th, and like spl, things like that, cr, she doesn't know very well. Through pictures, activities. We do a lot of stamping. We do a lot of online activities. For instance, Montana James, building vocabulary through another program called Word Jams. And then we also do like sight words through Body Spell. We also use an online reading program that the school is funding for every student in the school called MyOn. It tests them on their Lexile reading level, assessment that it gives them. They give them books within their library, online library, that's on their level. And the thing that is cool about MyOn is that it reads to them. As the book reads to them, it highlights each word or highlights each sentence and the word that is on. And at the end of each story that the child picks on his own, because they pick from what's in a library and what's available to them on a level, they get a comprehension test. So they definitely have to pay attention to the book, because if not, it's going to keep them at a certain level and they won't gain access to other books. MyOn is a good source for her, especially the fact that she gets to pick her own book. She feels more independent. For the most part, Panita has a lot of resources, like classroom games, activities, cut and paste activities, drawing activities, a lot of visual, because she likes a lot of hands-on visual things to keep her going, keep her engaged and interested. She remembers the information better when she's more engaged. With these activities, since the first assessment with the IRI, and we also in that school use Fontes and Pinnell, DRA levels, according to the first round of assessments, she has progressed slightly. Not much, but slightly. But I think a lot of that is because at home, her mom speaks Spanish. She doesn't know any English. Her father works a lot, and she doesn't read at home. Homework doesn't get done. She's kind of just at home. Reinforcement is not there. So the only time she gets that is in school. So by the time she comes back to school, not so much that she completely forgets it. It's kind of like, oh, it's whatever. But I think if she had a constant support and, the circumstances were a little different, she'd be a little better off. Because she has the persistence. She knows a lot of things. It's just that she can't read it. And that's what we really, really need to work on. So hopefully with more sessions and constant interventions, we can really progress her. And I'm saying that she's going to be on third grade level by June, but hopefully, she'll be closer to that goal. With constant assessment, practicing, monitoring, modeling, on top of that, you have to model for her or she won't grasp the concept. Concept of those things and activities for her, I think she can progress. Right now, it's not showing a whole lot of improvement. Even in her Fontes Pinnell, which was tested the other day, she's still at an F for her reading level. She needs consistency. That's the main thing. The main word is she needs consistency and support. Not just in school, but at home and other places as well. Thank you.